Well, as you know, Miss Wade has left us, and we've begun the interviewing process. It's been hard. Mr. Monaghan has been asking quite a few loud questions, and we've already eliminated a few candidates. Miss Morgan, Mr. Diavanzo, and Miss Furphy missed her interview to bowl with her dogs. Today, Mrs. Raymond and I are overseeing the rest of the interviews. We have a lot of talent at the school. It's going to be a hard decision.
All right, everyone. I just want to talk for a few moments. Today is a very big day, but don't be nervous. But it could change the rest of your life. All you have to do is walk in, sit down, and answer questions. Does that make sense?
Thank you everyone for coming. Okay, we'll start with the newest first. Mr. Webb. Where's Mr. Webb?
Parkour! Parkour!
Charlie?
I know that I'm new, but I think my roots are firmly planted in the foundation of our program.
Okay, so why don't you have a seat right here? How do you see the IB program right now?
Well, I think we have a Sasquatch-sized problem, and it's called the IAs.
This is a load of garbage!
Stephanie, why are you crying? You don't have any IAs to grade.
It's probably those gosh dang hormones.
For the last time, Janet, I'm not pregnant! I've only been pregnant one time since I've been at Vanguard, and now everyone always thinks I'm pregnant. You know, Snow White had 7 men in her life, and she didn't get this type of treatment.
So how would you describe your impact on Vanguard?
Well, you could say that my impact on the school has been louder than a bomb.
I hate to say it, but I don't think Stephanie would be my numero uno choice for the job. If George W. Bush's presidency taught us anything, it's that if you teach a kid to read, he or her will pass the literacy test. That makes no sense. Neither did his re-election.
The last thing we need is another touchy-feely administrator.
I agree with Rob. You let those teenagers get too close, they'll leave your teenage STDs on your staplers.
Interesting. And Stephanie, is there anything you need to tell us that may affect you in, say, 9 months? Next we have Jeremy.
What makes you qualified for this position?
Can you hear what he's saying?
I can never hear what he's saying.
Only we understand him. As English teachers, sometimes we can see the dialogue that's not always there.
You know what else isn't here? Olivia. We were supposed to leave for the dance studio 20 minutes ago.
On an entirely unrelated note, please speak at an audible volume during your interview. Greg, are you ready?
Greetings.
Hello. So what has been your favorite part about teaching at Vanguard?
Rollin', 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 rollin',
Do you know what's in that? That's right, none of us do, because it's not regulated.
Pentucket!
Here you go, Bill. Eyes up here.
William? Bill!
What made you want to become a teacher?
A great man named Bobby Kennedy said, if you can't beat him, join him.
I don't think he ever said that.
But he woulda if he were still here. I bet you if Bobby Kennedy was alive, we would have been spared the entire Ronald Reagan presidency. That son of a...
No, that's okay. We're here to learn more about you, Bill.
Well, I tell ya, unlike any of the Republicans, I'm a great candidate.
Can we stop with the crinkly winkly?
Hi, Candace.
Hey, John. It's not that John's not qualified for the job. It's just, he goes off on tangents a lot.
Has anyone done a warm body count? 1? You know, I had a parrot once. Physics!
Yeah, he's a little scatterbrained.
All right, Todd, are you ready?
Jan, are we ever really ready for anything?
Are we?
You know, Jody, I think the real question is, how do any of us really know anything? For instance, in 1984...
I kind of just blacked out after that. It wasn't an interview, it was a religious experience. All of the interviews just dragged on after that. They kind of blurred together.
Je fais seulement pour les gens sur le drapeau des États-Unis de Foxinger.
Luke, soy tu padre. Well, I have 12 dogs, 6 cats, 7 iguanas, 8 hermit crabs.
Jody, are you stressed?
What am I looking at? What are you asking? What's your question? What's your question? What am I looking at? What is this? What's your question?
Ah, I see. Some fill in the blunkies.
Sorry, I need to get home to my husband, Dale.
Excuse me. Are you falling asleep? Do you need to stand up?
Last year, the IB graders hit us too hard. I didn't do anything different. Those kids were just...
Does that make sense?
Good deal.
All right, John. Well, that pretty much finishes up our interview. We just need you to fill out this paperwork and take this drug test. Where'd he go?
You gotta fight for your right.
Where's he even going?
I don't know, but at least he left a soft and edgy music playlist.
We were really glad with the turnout, but the person who got the job wasn't someone we initially expected. But we think they're a perfect fit.
Live faster, young bad girls, do it well. Live faster, young bad girls, do it well.
Mrs. Van Poppel?
Yes.
Live faster, young bad girls, do it well. Live faster, young bad girls, do it well. My chain hits my chest when I'm banging on the dashboard. My chain hits my chest when I'm banging on the radio. Get back, get down. Pull me closer if you think you can hang. Hands up, hands high. Don't go screaming if I blow you away.